What's going on, everybody? Jake the Happy Snake here, and welcome back to Jake Wants to Be a Millionaire. I hope everybody had an excellent weekend. Friday was the 1000th episode of the series. It was the biggest milestone to date. Honestly, I never thought I was going to make it to episode 1000, but we did get there. We're into 4 digits now. It's absolutely crazy. This is episode 1001. But yeah, Friday's episode was super, super special. It was the longest episode of the series, and I had a chance to win $10 million. I played 10 games. If I had won the top prize in all 10, I would have won $10 million. I didn't really get close to that. However, I did have one really, really good game. It was the second game of the episode. It was on the Arcade Thunder version. I won the $1 million in that game. That was the 13th $1 million win of the series, so that was exciting. And the last game of the episode, which was on the 2020 PC version on easy mode, I was doing really, really well. I made it to the $250,000 question with all 4 lifelines, and then I ended up making it to the $1 million question. I probably should have walked away since I had already won the $1 million earlier in the episode. But I decided to take the risk because, well, I thought I knew the correct answer. I had no lifelines left. I really thought that I had seen that question before, and I got the question wrong. I got the $1 million question wrong for the 6th time in the series. So I had a $1 million win and a $1 million loss in one episode. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I did know the risk. I definitely, knew the risk when I said final answer. But anyways, yeah, so out of 10 games, I won a total of $1,335,000. That's what I won out of a total of 10 games. And that was added to my overall total, and that brought it up to $61,566,700. That is the total amount of money that I have won in 1,000 episodes of this series. So that's pretty good. But like I said at the end of Friday's episode, we are in a new era now. I am changing versions once again. I'm going back to the Game Boy Advance. This is how the series started. And this is what we're doing again. We're going back to the Game Boy Advance. This time I am playing the British Game Boy Advance version. This is the version that released in the UK. One of the versions, actually. There's multiple. I think there's at least 3. And this is the first one. This is the first time in the whole series where I'm going to have a chance to win £1 million. Now, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do it the same way that I did when I played for Euro. I had there was multiple times where I played in different languages where the top prize was €1 million. I played in Spanish and in French and Italian. I'm going to be doing it the same way. If I win, let's say I win £32,000, I'm just going to be converting that to $32,000. Now that's not accurate at all, because currently £1 million in American dollars it's currently $1,286,855 in American dollars. That's what £1 million is currently. And then in Canadian dollars, £1 million in Canadian dollars, it's currently $1,694,060.96. So yeah, it would probably be better for me in my overall total if I actually did convert it into Canadian dollars, because I would actually be winning more. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it the same way that I did before. When I won the €1 million on episode 634, I just said I won $1 million. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. If I win, $32,000 or £32,000, I'm going to say that I win $32,000. If I win £125,000, I'm going to say I win $125,000. That's just how I'm going to do it. But the one nice thing though about this, even though that the currency is different, the one nice thing about this is that it's still in English. The last time I changed the currencies, the languages were different, and it makes it very, very difficult when I'm playing in a different language. Like if I'm playing in Spanish or French or whatever, it makes it very, very difficult. However, episode 634 did not really pose much of a threat in that way. But it is going to be nice though to be able to read all the questions. It's still going to be in English, even though the currency is different. It's in pounds. The language is still in English because it's the UK version. So that is the one nice thing. But guys, this intro has been 4.5 minutes long. This is episode 1001. I'm very, very excited for this. I've been thinking about playing this version full time on this series for quite a while. So I'm excited to finally be doing that. I'm ready to get started with the first game of the British Game Boy Advance version of Millionaire. Let's do it. Alright, it is time to get into this. I've got my Game Boy Advance all set up, And I should probably mention that the first few episodes of this are going to be pretty tough because I have not played this version at all. I'm not familiar with any of the questions, and I have no confidence in my intelligence at all whatsoever. So, I mean, I'll be surprised if I make it through the first 5 questions with at least 1 lifeline left. Like, seriously. But yeah, so the only thing that's really different with the money tree is the currency. All of the values are the same, like 32,000, 64,000, 125,000. The only thing that's different is the currency. It's in pounds, not dollars, and the 3 lifelines are the same. But this intro is different, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, here we go! Let's do this. Oh, this is cool as well. This is also different. Here we go. First question for 100 pounds. To complete the name of the famous U.S. horse race, the Kentucky Darlington, Dover, Durham, or Derby. It is Derby, D. Final answer. There we go. 100 pounds. Okay. That's a good start. Here we go for 200. What are the small reflectors on roads called? Cow's eyes, cat's eyes, dog eyes, horse's eyes. Cat's eyes. Okay. That is 200 pounds. Here we go now for 300. Which of the following is a compare or linkman in a broadcast? Anchorman. Anchorman! There we go. That's 300 pounds. Okay. Now we're going for 500. What name is given to the fee charged on borrowed money? That's going to be interest. B. Alright, I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised at this. We got 500 pounds. We got all 3 lifelines. We're going now for 1,000. I'm actually surprised. In which country did flamenco dancing originate? Okay, this one I'm not sure. Questions about countries really intimidate me. So you know what? I am gonna use a lifeline just to be on the safe side. And if this is anything like the previous Game Boy Advance version that I played full time, using the phone a friend first is probably the best strategy. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see. What does the phone a friend think? They are thinking. And let's see. Spain? Okay, I will make that my final answer. There we go! 1,000 pounds. That is guaranteed. So that's good. We are 10 away from 1 million pounds. Still 2 lifelines. Let's see if I can break the record from the first game I had in the Australian Game Boy Advance version, which was 8,000. Actually, I won 8,000 like 3 of the first 4 episodes, I think. Here we go for 2,000 pounds. On which date is a star added to the U.S. flag after a new state joins the Union? I'm gonna say July 4th. All right. Very good. 2,000 pounds. Very nice. Okay. Now we are going for 4,000. Here we go. In the world of Harry Potter, what are muggles? I do not know. I don't know Harry Potter. I saw the first 2 Harry Potter movies, I believe. And I think I saw the first part of the 3rd one, maybe, or something. I don't really remember. But I think I did see the first 2. But that was like 20 years ago, so I don't really remember. I was just a kid back then. So I'm going to ask the audience. I am going to ask the audience, indeed. Let's see. What do they say? So 53% believe that it is A. So I will trust that and say A, ordinary people. All right, there we go. 4,000 pounds. Still have the 50-50. All right. So we'll see what happens on this next question. There's a chance I might actually know it. But if I don't know it, I'll 50-50 and then take the shot. Might as well. Here we go. For 8,000 pounds. Egypt, Sudan, and Eritrea. All shores on which sea? I want to say Red Sea, but I don't know why. So you know what? We're going to 50-50 on this. If Red Sea is still there, I'll probably go with it. Okay, I'm going to go with it. A, Red Sea, final answer. Yeah, all right. I'm actually kind of surprised at that. Not bad. 8,000 pounds. No more lifelines. All 3 lifelines came through. They really came through for me, which is good. None of the lifelines screwed me over. We're going for 16,000 pounds. If I don't know it, I'm going to take the money. It's that simple. Here we go. 16,000 pound question. Huh. The name of which form of combat is derived from the Japanese for empty hand? Well, what would make the most sense on this? Kendo, Taekwondo, Judo, Karate. That's a very interesting question. Unfortunately, I don't think I know it. My friend Ben would probably know it, to be honest. You know, this is, I think, pretty similar to the first game I had on the Game Boy Advance in the Australian version, which was episode 1, winning 8,000. So that's what I won in that episode, but I am going to walk away because I really don't know this. And, you know, seems like the right call. So that's what I'm going to do. 8,000 pounds. I am quite happy with that. Very happy with that. For the first episode of the British Game Boy Advance version. So, 8,000 pounds is converted to $8,000, and that brings my overall total to $61,574,700. So, pretty good. Not bad, I have to say. Guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday, and I will see you all back here tomorrow for episode 1002. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.